Breckenridge basketball is on the air. Tonight's I3G Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by Breckenridge Public Schools, Builders First Source, Carlson Family Insurance, CHI St. Francis Medical Center, Country Financial Agent Casey Formanet, Dakota Cabinetry, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, Gripper Sports Store, High Camp Construction, Lilligard, Merle Steam Cleaning, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, Nodak Insurance Agent Carson Zarek, Optimum Rehab, Quality Toyota, OSPTI, Ready, Red River Agency, Red River Grain, Sanford Health, Smith Motors, State Farm Agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, Superior Builders, Twin Town Villa, and Wahpeton Family Dentistry. Now here's the Red River Grain pregame show.
And welcome to the Red River Grain pregame show, serving the local farmers since 1986. Turner Office, and I'll be hanging out with you fantastic listeners for another Breckenridge broadcast. And they got the West Central Area Knights coming to town, and I'm sure you folks don't need any reminders, but I'm going to give you one anyways, of a game last year that was the final game of the year for Breckenridge, as West Central was able to pull away late. And what did they do with their opportunity when they ran to the state tournament? Won a state title, and the Breckenridge Cowgirls are looking to get a little bit of payback here tonight. Let's dive into it, folks, with your State Farm Stat Report, brought to you by the local State Farm agents, Matt and Amanda Frederick. By the way, Breckenridge entering this ball game with a record of 6-5, and then 6-2. West Central is entering this one. So for the Stat Report, we got Parker Yagi leading the way with 16 points a night, smidge under 8 rebounds a game. And then really doing work, getting people involved, and then also creating opportunities on defense with 3.5 assists a game, and then almost 4 steals a game as well. Shooting 41.5% from the field, 37.9 from 3. Love to see that, and 89.3 on free throws. Definitely love to see that. And then Jonica Bernardes, who just signed with North Dakota State College of Science this morning, averaging 12.5 points per game, 6.3 rebounds, 2.7 assists, and 2.5 steals as well. And by the way, a little bit of a stat tidbit for you folks. 22 points away from 1,000. We'll see if we get to see Jonica Bernardes reach 1,000 points. She's been involved in the lineup since she was a 7th grader, so a lot of games played for the Cowgirls for sure. We'll see if tonight's going to be a special night for Jonica Bernardes. You just signed with your school. You may as well also cap off a great day with maybe hitting a historic milestone. So Emily Gowan averaging 10 points a game, 10.1 I should say. She's also kind of the go-to defender here, averaging 2.3 steals a game, 3 rebounds, 2.1 assists. Ava Janning coming off the bench, giving you 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and almost 3 steals a game as well. And then Sienna Fobb acclimating to the lineup with 6 points a game, 4.5 rebounds roughly, 1 assist, and half a block, as she splits time in the post with Mariah Coltis. And now for your power poll ranking. This is brought to you by Builders First Source at Hillcrest Lutheran Academy, who Breckenridge just fell to in their last ball game, snapped their 4-game winning streak Breckenridge had coming into that. Hillcrest at the top, 9-1, 5-0 in Section 6A play. Brandon Evansville up next, 5-2. They're 1-2 in the section, though. West Central area, 6-2. Haven't lost a section game in their 2 matchups. They're 25 in QRF. By the way, Hillcrest is 4th in the state by QRF. Brandon Evansville, 24th. And then Breckenridge, a couple spots behind at 26. They're 6-5 on the year, 4-1 in Section 6A matchups. Underwood, 7-1 in 6A matchups, 8-3 on the year for your power poll ranking. And we'll take our first break here on the Red River Grain pregame show. Loop back with your keys to the game, brought to you by Smith Motors Wahpeton, as well as your starting lineups, brought to you by Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. You are listening to the Red River Grain pregame show on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, all part of the I3G Sports Network.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time-consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous, hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wahpeton.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wapaton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wapaton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
And welcome back to the Red River Grain pregame show, serving the local farmers since 1986. Turner Office, and now it is time for your keys to the game. Brought to you by Smith Motors in Wapaton. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors in Wapaton. And for today's keys to the game, I was thinking I was going to kind of focus more on the interior today because, I thought the Breckenridge Post actually, really held their own in that Hillcrest matchup. Sienna Fobb actually leading scorer in that matchup with 11 points. I want to see that be the thing that sets the tone for tonight. They'll pick up kind of where they left off from the last game between her and Mariah Coltis. And maybe we'll even see some two-post action potentially if we'll see both of the 6'1" bigs out there. Yes, they got two girls on the roster that are over 6 feet tall. So we'll see if they're going to maybe try to utilize both of them. If they're going to kind of stick with the one in, one out. Breckenridge is pretty guard heavy as well. So, you totally understand how hard it is to try to work in all the lineups. So we'll see if that is going to be something they kind of tinker with here because that's something that I would love to see. I don't know if anybody else is thinking that, but I was also really jazzed about the small ball lineup last year when they were rolling out their 5 guards, and it was just some death balls, or some death lineups out there. So I don't know. That's probably just my opinion. But that's your key to the game, brought to you by Smith Motors in Wapaton for me. And now for your starting lineups, which are brought to you by Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, providing superior quality products and services while generating a positive return for their patrons. And we'll start off with West Central area. They'll go like this with number 4, Madison Fagry. She is a 5'9" senior guard. Lily Mahoney, a 5'10" senior forward. Nora Anderson, another senior, listed at 5'4". She's a guard, and seniors all across the board. 5'8", Izzy Pekulski. She's a forward, and then Izzy Strunk will also be starting, so a pair of Izzy's. She's the 5'10" senior center on this squad. And West Central area coached by Paul Brownlow. Or my apologies, Becca Holland, apologies. I was looking at the superintendent line, apologies. So now for the Breckenridge Cowgirls starters. They go like this. Jonica Bernata is the 5'8" senior, wearing number 2, and then her classmate and someone that she's been sharing the varsity floor with since 7th grade once again. Another 5'7" senior, Parker Yagi, also the all-time leading scorer in program history, mind you. And then Piper Janning will be starting, 5'9" junior, wearing number 10. Emily Gowan, back in her senior campaign after missing her junior year once again. She's wearing number 21, having a really good senior year, averaging over 10 a game as we mentioned earlier. And then Sienna Fobb getting the start, 6'1" junior. She wears number 32. Other players that you're expecting to see, as we mentioned, Mariah Coltis will be splitting time with Sienna Fobb at the 5. And then you can also expect to see a heavy dose of Ava Janning bringing a punch off the bench, as well as Anna Spear as well. Anna Spear got it going in that Rodsay matchup a little bit from the three-point line, and then some other ways as well. So we'll see if they can kind of build on that here in this matchup with West Central area. We'll take a quick break. Come back, and we'll talk about the Gruber Sports Grip Fit Check. I'm excited to tell you guys about these unis we got going on here. You are listening to the Red River Grain pregame show on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, all part of the I3G Sports Network.
Choose Casey Formanek with Country Financial in Wapaton, where he makes insurance easy. Whether you're shopping for home, car, or more, he takes the time to understand your specific insurance needs and explain what option works best for you. Call Casey at 701-353-6071 to book an appointment today. Auto and home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
A remodel, addition, or new construction resembles a puzzle. You look at the edges, the colors, and what you envision as a finished work of art. Showplace Cabinetry, available at Dakota Cabinetry, can help you worry about one last piece of the puzzle. Do you have a picture in mind? Dakota Cabinetry can make your next project complete by offering countertops, custom tile backsplashes, custom tile showers, and flooring too. Stop by our showroom located at 898 8th Avenue South in Wapaton, or call 642-2100 to check out Showplace Cabinetry.
Parents, keep your kids on track by scheduling a well child or teen visit at Essentia Health. Annual well child visits help catch potential issues early to support the healthiest future possible. In addition to thorough exams and vaccinations, our team provides valuable health and safety advice and takes time to discuss any physical or mental health concerns. Call your local Essentia Health clinic or visit essentiahealth.org to schedule a well child or teen visit today.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Breckenridge Cenex. I'm here to tell you about our hydraulic hoses and fittings. We stock most hoses and fittings from 1/4 inch up to 1.25 inch and rated to 5,500 PSI. From all of us at Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley, we would like to thank you for your continued patronage.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Whether your favorite team wears purple, green, red, or any color, Gripper Sports wants to help you show off your school pride. Grippers also has the styles and inventory to fit any need. Gripper Sports Store, located on Dakota Avenue in the heart of downtown Wapaton, helping you show your school pride for over 20 years. Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heidkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heidkamp Construction in Wapaton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
And welcome back to the Red River Grain pregame show, serving local farmers since 1986. Time for your injury report, brought to you by CHI San Francis. And luckily to report for both teams, no injuries keeping anybody out of tonight's game. I know that Jonica Bernardes is kind of a little banged up with her knees, so we'll see if that's going to end up maybe kind of limiting her minutes a little bit right now, but we shall see. Potentially might just have her in the whole game. I don't know. She might end up not coming out, but we'll see. But nobody out for injuries on your injury report. Once again, brought to you by CHI St. Francis. And now for your Gripper Sports Grip Fit Check, because I'm a big fan of the Cowgirls home unis, and obviously the Cowgirl green, never gonna complain about that. Kind of a lighter shade than the boys' uniforms. I feel like, at least for football, maybe I'm comparing to, but or maybe I'm colorblind, so you got to take it with a grain of salt. And then West Central rocking their for the most part neutral white and black unis. Almost all white, and then the black numbers and stuff. It was a lot more helpful when the players were actually out here. There we go. And then West Central's also got kind of like the splattered look on the side with the black going up the side. You just have to be here. Also, if you can get here tonight to be at the game, feel free. We'd love to have more folks here in the gym. I heard it was pretty packed here for the Border West matchup when the boys were here, I was told. So it's been fun to see all the excitement. Two really good basketball teams in town right now. And I thought we'd run through the schedule for Breckenridge so far, just to tell you the absolute gauntlet of a schedule they've had. Started off the year 0-2, fell to Perm, 77-69 Perm. I believe only one loss so far on the year. DGF, they lost to them 60-51. Led in both of those games. Breckenridge picking up their first win, shutting down Pelican Rapids at home 56-45. And then Minnehaha besting Breckenridge. Tight game at halftime, but Minnehaha pulled away for the 73-60 victory, and that was on the road. Breckenridge bounced back with an 81-32 beatdown of Border West. Fell to Frazee, 70-64. Sonnenberg over there, obviously the UND commit. So the HOL is as talented for girls basketball this year, I think, as I've seen, at least. As far as, like, if you could put a player like an HOL all-star team together, I don't know if any other year would beat this one. It's incredible. But I'll move on to Hawley, 77-46, the final in that one, Breckenridge over them. And then they bested Barnesville, 56-35 in a doubleheader sweep. And then Parker's Prairie 74-58 the final on that one. Another doubleheader sweep with the Cowgirls setting the tone, 82-50 over Rothsay. And then once again, Breckenridge's latest game, a 59-53 loss to Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. And a battle in that one once again. And Cowgirls kind of were trailing, I think, by like 11 or 12 at one point. Were able to cut into it. And, then Hillcrest got some lucky bounces. And those Retzlaff sisters are, oh boy, they're killers. They're really good. So 6-5 Breckenridge enters this game. And West Central area, let's take you through their 6-2 run so far. Opened up the year with a 68-21 win over Border West, and then Bold showing why they are an absolute power, I guess, in Section 2A over there. 61-32 the final on that. 53-29 the final in the Melrose game, and my old college roommate is the head coach over in Melrose. Jordan Welly, come on, turn it around, my guy. I haven't checked your record yet, but hopefully it's going a little better after that one. Sox Center, 57-55. West Central coming out with the gritty win in that one, and they took care of Morris, 55-49. Northern Freeze, 71-28 the final on that one before falling to Frazee, 67-58. And once again, HOL is pretty low this year. I know West Central is not part of that, but the competition they still end up against is loaded out of there. And then Norman County East Hewlin hit it all. They're coming off a 75-36 win over them. And, I know I already went through the standings for the power poll ranking, but also kind of want to take a gander at Frazee is 9-2 so far in the conference. They lost to Perham, like a lot of teams are, but a 73-73 loss to Hawley, just a shocker. After Breckenridge beat up on Hawley by like 30, Perham's only loss on the year was to Pelican Rapids, who Breckenridge took care of. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. This is just an absolute loaded conference this year. Pelican Rapids is 6-4. Frazee's as good as they've been. Perham's always good, you guys know that, but it's just really fun basketball. It's fun to see the Cowgirls hold their own here, and we'll see if they're going to be able to, climb the ranks. They got to circle back and play a lot of these teams they've lost to. As the conference sits right now, Perham and DGF are both 6-1. Frazee's 6-2. Breckenridge is 3-3. Those losses coming to all the teams above them. But Breckenridge beat Hawley and Pelican Rapids, who are Hawley's 6-5 in the conference. Pelican 6-4, and then on the bottom we got Barnesville 2-6, Park Rapids 3-5 in conference play, and then 2-7. Or my apologies, 1-4 in conference play for Park Rapids, 0-7 for Stables Motley. Barnesville and Pelican Rapids both 2-4 in the conference. So an absolute gauntlet of a schedule this year, and we will see it continue against the defending state champs. You are listening to the Red River Grain pregame show on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, all part of the I3G Sports Network. We'll take a break for the national anthem and starting lineups and loop back with your opening tip. You're listening once again on B92.7.
Get more done with Lilligard, your local Bobcat dealer and full-service heavy-duty truck shop in Wapaton. From rugged Bobcat compact tractors and loaders to expert truck repairs, Lilligard keep your farm, acreage, and fleet running strong. Whatever the job, mowing, fencing, grading, or keeping your big rigs on the road, count on Lilligard for power and reliability. Visit Lilligard on Highway 13 West in Wapaton or call 701-642-9129. Lilligard, built to keep you moving.
For carpet cleaning in the Wapaton Breckenridge area, look to Merle's Steam Clean, a family-owned business started nearly 60 years ago. Your local Merle's Steam Clean carpet service was started in 1994. You'll receive exceptional service and superior carpet cleaning because every job is performed by the owner-operator. So whether you're moving out of an apartment, need your home cleaned, or for a large commercial building, Merle's Carpet Cleaning can handle your need because the boss is at every job.
Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Everybody likes discounts, and really, who doesn't want to save money, especially on their auto insurance? Hi, I'm Carson Zard, a Nodak Insurance Company agent in Wahpeton, North Dakota. Talk to me about how we can save you money by taking advantage of our multi-vehicle, multi-line, EFT, safe driver, and good student discounts. Call 701-642-9251 for your quote. I'm Carson Zard, your agent with answers. I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call for a quote today.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what Quality Recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Egeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
Whether your favorite team wears purple, green, red, or any color, Gripper Sports wants to help you show off your school pride. Grippers also has the styles and inventory to fit any need. Gripper Sports Store located on Dakota Avenue in the heart of downtown Wahpeton, helping you show your school pride for over 20 years. OSPTI promotes specialized and extended training of therapists to better treat orthopedic injuries. OSPTI offers pool therapy to promote early return to activity and sport training, and also can enhance and challenge return to sport conditions. OSPTI promotes wellness progression with aftercare programs and programs open to the public, such as return to sport training, athletic enhancement, adult fitness classes, gym and pool memberships, and aquatic exercise classes for a patient to continue their wellness journey. Start your wellness journey by calling OSPTI today, 218-641-7725.
And welcome back to the Red River Grain pregame show, serving local farmers since 1986. Turner office as the starting lineups being announced. I'll run through those once again. These are brought to you by Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, providing superior quality products and services while generating a positive return for their patrons. They got Madison Faggry, number 4, starting for West Central. These are all seniors, by the way, starting for the Knights. She is listed at 5'9". Lily Mahoney listed at 5'10", wearing number 13. Nora Anderson, wearing number 22. She is listed at 5'4", and then Izzy Pekulski, listed at 5'8", and then in the middle is Izzy Strunk. Strunk wears number 30. Cowgirls start 2 juniors and a trio of seniors. Jonica Bernades and Parker Yagi starting it off, numbers 2 and 3 respectively. Bernades listed at 5'8", Yagi listed at 5'7". Piper Janing, wearing number 10, 5'9" junior, and then Emily Gowan, 5'6" senior, wearing number 21, and Sienna Fobb, number 32. Fobb will round it out here as we get ready once again for your opening tip. It'll be an exciting night of hoops. Cowgirls and Knights. Cowgirls, once again, looking to avenge last year's playoff loss. I know all the fans who are listening and saying that's still a sore subject. My apologies. As the final in that one was 74-71 in overtime. And then the rest is history. With West Central area going on to win the state title. 58-41 over McRae. Sienna Fobb wins the opening tip. Bats it forward to Piper Janing, who's not going to make the layup. Parker Yagi comes out of the scrum. She tries to put up a wild layup. Piper Janing is going to finish that one, though. Cowgirls strike first. And Emily Gowan is going to steal it in the full court. She misses the layup. Jonica Bernades with the follow. She's going to bat it loose. So West Central going to try to get settled. They get over to the right wing. Pick and roll on the side. Double team coming. They get near the top of the key. 3 goes up quickly. Off the mark. Rebounded by Fobb. Sienna Fobb. Outlets to Emily Gowan. Gowan fires up the middle to Parker Yagi with the scoop layup for 2. Cowgirls. Back-to-back buckets to open this one up. Emily Gowan bringing the pressure at the top. Now Parker Yagi will pick up. And Gowan, almost swiped another one. They'll stick with West Central. Cowgirls, as West Central will get inbounded on the other side of half court. They go to the left side, dish it off to Pekulski, Izzy Pekulski. Looking to shake her defender, goes inside to Izzy Strunk. She'll kick out to the perimeter. They won't take the shot. Instead, it'll get sailed out of bounds. West Central area scoreless through the first 66 seconds of play. Emily Gowan gives it to Jonica Bernades. Bernades back to Gowan. Gowan picks up her dribble and throws an interception. West Central looking to take it up the left side, and Gowan comes over trying to get a block, but instead will get a blocking foul. 2 free throws coming for West Central. At the stripe is Madison Fagry. Misses the first. Cowgirls up 4-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And now 4-1 as Fagry gets them on the board. Emily Gowan kicks it out to Fobb. Quick ball movement around the perimeter. Jonica Bernades over to the right side to Gowan. Gowan dishes down to a cutting Bernades. Bernades was looking to go to the reverse, picks up her dribble, gets it out to Sienna Fobb. Fobb throws it at a defender inside, and now the Knights are out and running. West Central area is going to take a collision over there. It looks like Piper Janing was going to try to swipe a steal from behind and ended up delivering a hockey check instead. 16-18 left to go in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And as we see someone fall over, that kind of fits with the theme of the first couple minutes of this game. As now we got what was going to be a steal and then was a foul. The Cowgirls will take over the possession. 16-13 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Emily Gowan crosses the timeline. Dribbles over to the right side. Picks up her dribble. Up to Jonica Bernades. Bernades looking to attack. Kicks it out to the right corner. Now Piper Janing goes with the left-handed layup off the mark. Bernades will miss the layup as Cowgirls struggling to finish inside to open up this ball game. And West Central trying to get out of the full court. They will. Pekulski dribbles over to the right side. Picks up her dribble. And a nice cut inside by Fagry. Lines up the layup. She's got the team's first 3 points. And now Piper Janing has it inside. Drops it off to Parker Yagi. The easy left-hand layup. Parker Yagi with her second bucket. And now she tries to get a hand on that pass. Get over to the left wing. Drive inside. Floater is good. Fagry once again. Second field goal. She's got all of her team's points to open this one up. Breckenridge up 6-5 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Sienna Fobb tried throwing it inside, and that's going to be another turnover. Fagry out running in transition. Has someone flanking her on her left and stolen away. Piper Janing now has it. Piper Janing. She's got a girl on her right. Parker Yagi with the transition rip off the mark. Janing trying to keep it alive, and it's going to be off of West Central. Ava Janing checking into the ball game. 14:39 left to go in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Emily Gowan will get a breather, as will Sienna Fobb. So the Janing girls with Parker Yagi, Jonica Bernades, and Mariah Coltis as Ava Janing. West Central fans thought that was going to be a tie-up, but instead it's going to be 2 free throws for number 4. Anna Spear also looking to check into the ball game. She'll likely spell Piper Janing. And here she is, 1 for 10. First free throw good from Ava Janing into the scoring column. And 2 for 2 trip. for Ava Janing. And West Central breaks the press. Ava Janing trying to hawk it. And it'll be missed. Mariah Coltis pulls down the rebound. Nice stop from the Cowgirls, who lead 8-5 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Jonica Bernades, woohoo, the nice Euro step and drop in. That's 2 points for Bernades. 20 to go if she wants to hit 1,000 tonight. First points. Skipped over to the left side. And now looking to feed inside. Great inside positioning. And Mariah Coltis is going to foul, but 2 free throws are coming for number 0, Lydia Sweep. Checked in the ball game a bit ago. Came in along with number 33, Brinley Ulrich. Ulrich, a 5'7" junior, and Sweep at the line is a 6-foot sophomore. Sweep makes the first. And that one rattles out. Parker Yegi bringing the ball up. Tries driving inside. Ryan Coltis was the intended receiver there, but it's going to be picked off again as West Central and Breckenridge really racking up the turnovers to open up the ball game, but good defense. We'll credit it as Lydia Sweep with a nice move for the right-handed finish. The 6-foot sophomore with her first field goal. Anna Spear attacks off the dribble. She's looking for Parker Yegi. Hard pass fake, and now she's looking to shake the defender. Picks up a dribble, feeds it into the post. Kicked out to Jonica Bernades on the left side. She's going to miss the 3. Rebounded by West Central. 10-8 score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And, oh, another tough finish. That was Madison Fagry again. 10-10 score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 5-0 run from West Central. Parker Yegi is going to get tied up. Might say it's on the ground, though. As Madison Fagry is off to a fantastic start to the ball game. She's got 6 of her team's 10 points. 12:59 left to go in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Emily Gowan back into the game. She tries sealing for a post entry there off the inbound, and she won't get it. It'll get tied up for a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Knights. 10-10 score. 12:55 left to go in this opening half. On the floor for the Cowgirls, Emily Gowan on a Spear. Spear at the top of the zone right now. Jonica Bernades, Ava Janing, and Mariah Coltis anchoring on the back end. West Central gets it to Fagry. Madison Fagry gets almost tied up by Spear. Is able to get rid of it. Now the ball gets mishandled, but is Johnny on the spot, caught by a player who missed the 3, but a great second effort to get the offensive rebound from Abby McGee. McGee got a good ovation there from the squad. 5'2" senior. Trying to give her team some energy off the bench. 5'2" and getting the offensive rebound. That's definitely all effort, as that'll get thrown away by the Cowgirls once again. As the passing lanes have just been not open for either team. We'll see if that'll continue here, as Lily Mahoney is able to get it away. McGee picks up her dribble over the right side and trying to feed it inside. Coltis was doing a good job of being straight up, and she'll get an offensive foul drawn. I thought she was going to get called for the kind of hack on the layup, but the whistle was beforehand, so that'll be a foul on Lydia Sweep. Sweep kind of already backed down Coltis one time, so I think she might have been ready for it that time, and Sweep put a little more into it. 12 minutes remaining as Parker Yegi. That was a very quick break for her. Emily Gowan throws it to Anna Spear, and foot on the sideline, as that was a pass from the half-court line to the opposite side of the floor's corner, so that's usually not going to turn out well. Anna Spear with a good effort, but not able to keep her feet in bounds. And now it'll get thrown away by West Central again. You guys are lucky I don't keep track of turnovers. That's all I'd be talking about. Instead, I'll just say there's been quite a few turnovers. 11:47 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard in this opening half. Emily Gowan off the dribble. It's out to Ava Janning. Swung over to Anna Spear. Spear to Ava Janning. Janning pulls the trigger on the three. Off the mark. Parker Yagi not able to pull down the rebound. And West Central throwing it down the court right to Ava Janning as this has been continues to be a turnover fest as Mariah Coltis inside out kick. Parker Yagi isn't able to knock down the triple, and Mariah Coltis has it ripped away for the rebound by Lydia Sweep. They throw it in the high post to Sweep. Gets it to McGee. McGee gets a ball screen. Showing off the quickness. Picks up her dribble, and they're going to say travel. Drag that foot as Sienna Fobb coming back into the game with Jonica Bernardes and Piper Janning. Anna Spear, Mariah Coltis, and Emily Gowan will all be spelled. And we got a timeout. This timeout brought to you by Highcamp Construction. We'll take one with them. You are listening to Breckenridge Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, all part of the i3G Sports Network.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
And welcome back. After that Highcamp Construction timeout, we got a 10-10 ball game. West Central area has scored the last 5 points. Piper Janning crosses the timeline, gets it to Jonica Bernardes as both teams been struggling to take care of the ball here in the first half. Emily Gowan dribbles it back out, kicks it to Jonica Bernardes. Bernardes gets it to the paint, picks up her dribble at the elbow. Sienna Fobb, had a good look at a three if she wanted it. Instead, they'll go with the give and go, and that is the right action to go with. Sienna Fobb with a nice finish. Sienna Fobb with her first points. Off a nice give and go. I was saying, why aren't you pulling the three? But she's saying, how about I get a layup instead? Take a great shot over a good shot, right? As they have a look at a corner three, but loses her dribble, tried to jab step a little too hard. Parker Yagi, good luck ever ripping the ball away from her. Kicked out to the right corner to Emily Gowan. She's going to miss the triple. Sienna Fobb trying to play boy ball down low and gets tied up for a jump ball. It's going to go West Central's way. Madison Fagry back to the ball game for Abby McGee. Inbounded to Ulrich. Ulrich to Fagry. And a nice pull-up jumper is good from Lily Mahoney. Now back tied up. 12-12. It's a nice pull by Mahoney. And now Emily Gowan rotates it to Piper Janning. Swung over to the left wing to Jonica Bernardes. Bernardes, after the nice cut to the hoop from Gowan, she misses the layup, but she'll be rewarded for the smart cut with a pair of free throws. Emily Gowan had to miss her entire season last year with a knee injury. She was definitely missed as she knocks down the first free throw. It's crazy to think with how talented they were last year. It's like, and they could have, and they didn't even have Emily. I kept popping in my head. I was like, oh my goodness. As Emily Gowan ferries the pair of free throws, 14-12 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And after a wide open look down low, good recovery from the Breck defense. Fagry trying to attack the short corner. Will dribble it back out. Rotates it to near the top. Rotate it around to Mahoney. Mahoney with Fobb guarding. Fobb with a nice deflection there, but got picked up. Thrown up for three. Off the mark. Rebounded by Piper Janning. Janning dishes ahead to Jonica Bernardes, but a little too much mustard on that one. Was trying to find her for the layup. And we are halfway through the first half. 9:01 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge up 14-12 thus far. Skip pass over to Pekalski. And now Fagry feeds it up to Ulrich. And now we got a loose ball foul on Pekalski. Been a physical matchup so far. I would say the physicality has been a little bit overshadowed by some ill-advised passing, but it's cleaned up a little bit after one of the timeouts, it looks like. Knock on wood. Piper Jannings skip pass over to Sienna Fobb on the right side. She's looking to attack on the dribble. Picks up her dribble. Piper Janning with a nice find inside, and Parker Yagi will get a pair of free throws. Great ball movement there from the Cowgirls. Piper Janning rocketed the pass down there when she saw Yagi
That's her first Parker Yagi shooting
seal and get some positioning there as Yagi rattle in the first. 15-12 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Parker Yagi now with 5 points. Make it 6. Cowgirls bury their last 4 at the line. Madison Fagry with the ball. Feeds it up to Mahoney. Dangerous pass, but they're able to get out of trouble. Mahoney thought about the 3, makes the extra pass. Turns down a good shot for a great shot. Mahoney gets the offensive rebound. And then the trap comes, and Parker Yagi ties it up for the jump ball. And as I said, good luck ever ripping that away from Parker Yagi. And it's a jump ball, so it doesn't really matter who ends up with it, but that's part of the mind game of basketball. You gotta kind of show that I don't care if the whistle's blown. This is still going to be my ball by the end of this. As Parker Yagi ends up throwing the ball away right on cue. Madison Fagry tries dribbling baseline. Dishes it off to Strunk. And now Pekalski, the offensive rebound and lay-in. Cuts the lead to 2. 7:55 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard in this opening half. And Ava Janning loses her dribble. Gets it to Piper Janning. Now, Anna Spear tried feeding into the high post area to Parker Yagi. It's going to end up being another turnover. Madison Fagry coming out of the scrum. And dropped into the left corner to Pekalski. Pekalski gets it into Fagry and stolen away. Piper Janning going to try to match her career high in steals today, potentially, and she'll get the foul in transition. 7 team fouls thus far, or that will be foul number 8 on West Central area. Cowgirls 3 thus far, but Breckenridge has been making them pay at the free throw line. The reason for their lead. First free throw good.
Emily Gowan and Mariah Coltis back in.
And Mariah Coltis back in along with Emily Gowan. Next free throw is up from Piper Janning. Another 2-for-2 trip. As Cowgirls continue to bury them at the stripe.
Also Anna Spear back in the lineup for the
Anna Spear will check in for Piper Janning. Spear. As we've mentioned so many times, Cowgirls are just spoiled with how many perimeter defenders they can go to. Anna Spear being one of them. Ava Janning swiping another steal. They got about 5 girls averaging like 2 steals a game, and I don't want to check who's averaging for turnovers because seeing some of that too as the ball gets thrown away. And now the Cowgirls pick up a foul in transition. In a big Section 6A matchup. Mahoney with the ball. Anna Spear guarding. Picks her up at half court. Makes her pick up her dribble. Now Pekalski has it. Throws it inside. Great length there from Mariah Coltis to touch the pass, but not lucky balance. Goes to West Central. Kicked out to Mahoney. Mahoney, the drive inside. Kind of a jump pass, and it is capped off by a short jumper from Strunk. And it's back to a 2-point game. These teams are trading blows, and the head coach actually just got laid out by Pekalski. Hope she's all right. Becca Holland She's tough. As that was Mikulski laid her out. As we got a drop down pass or a lob pass to Coltis is picked off by Maddie Fagry. Mikulski kicks it out to Fagry. Fagry out to the left wing. Now to Mahoney. Mahoney picks up her dribble, tries going to the right wing to Mikulski. Mikulski throws it inside. Sweep. Looking to go to work. Sweep. Kicks it out to the perimeter. And floater is up. Only hits the backboard. Out of bounds. They're going to say it stays with West Central. Breckenridge student section going with the early shot clock strategy. I fell for it. I looked for it. 5:52 left to go in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowgirls up 18-16. And now Mahoney will get the double dribble. Bring it up for the Cowgirls. It'll be Ava Janing. Janing gets it back to Yegi. Yegi feeds it ahead to Gowan, who's going to throw it right to her defender. And you like that the Cowgirls try to move the ball quickly, but sometimes you got to kind of assess where you're going to be tossing it as Ryan Coltis, is going to get a block there, but yeah. Some of the West Central faithful were looking for a foul there, and any of the listeners at home know the exact angle that I have, so you guys can make up your own mind. 5:29 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard this opening half, as Mahoney will get the inbound. Rye Coltis doing her best to stay straight up and forces the ill-advised pass out of bounds. Sienna Fobb in for Mariah Coltis. Jonica Bernades in for Anna Spear. Ava Janing gets it over to Emily Gowan. Nobody's even dribbling. Just passing. Jonica Bernades now has it. That's the one you want to have, the ball in their hands if you kind of need a steady hand on the wheel. Emily Gowan, another good choice. Will drive inside and draw the foul. Kind of a wild layup attempt. Wonder if my colleague got hit with the ball over there. I saw Robert Wanek posted up like a mailbox on the baseline. Looks all right. I'm just kidding. I didn't see if he got hit or not. Emily Gowan with the free throw. Buries it. We're going to have to check the free throw numbers at the half because Cowgirls are shooting pretty well. Don't want to say how well. Okay, that could have been on me as Emily Gowan goes 2 for 2, but I will say now I don't think they've missed a free throw yet. I'll make sure to double check that. I think Parker might have missed one, but oh no, I think she went 2 for 2 as well. But we'll double check that at the half as 20-16 is your score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard once again. Kicked out to the perimeter to Fagry. Fagry to Mahoney. Mahoney assesses, kicks it out to the right corner. Three's off the mark. Jonica Bernades with the rebound. Bernades with the nice feet ahead, but just let Gowan a little bit too much. The save is not in time, and you see them making the right play, but just putting a little bit too much on it potentially. 20-16, the score remains. 4:34 left to go in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge with their 5 starters on the floor. We'll see if they close the half with this lineup. Kicked out to the left wing. Now fed inside as Sienna Fobb will come and get the block, and then the ball will bounce off of her as Coach Holland and the West Central faithful looking for a call on that, but it's going Breckenridge's way as Jonica Bernades catch and shoot triple. Nothing but net. Jonica Bernades with 5 on the night. Now 17 away from 1,000. 23-16 once again. And it looks like there was a foul call. All right, Jonica Bernades will get the foul call. Cowgirls now 1 away from the 1-1. And Parker Yagi, a little bit of a A little bit of a zigzag situation, and it gets thrown to Parker Yagi. She turns it into an easy layup. She's got 8 points this half. And now West Central looking to beat the Cowgirls down the floor. Breckenridge all of a sudden now up 25-16. That turned into a 7-0 run.
Cowgirls follows on Sima Fob. That's her first.
And now
Shooting free throws.
at the line is Brindley Ulrich. First free throw off the back iron. A 7-0 run with free throws from Emily Gowan, a triple from Jonica Bernadez, and Parker Yagi with a 2. Now 25-17 after the made free throw. Piper Janning with the ball on the right side. Ends up picking her dribble up a little too early. Gets it to Parker Yagi. Yagi tries feeding it to Sienna Fobb. Great save from Ava Janning. Piper Janning now has it. She attacks. And great footwork to free herself up. Loses her dribble. Kicks it out to Jonica Bernadez. And now there's going to be 3 seconds in the lane. 3:26 left to go in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge keeping this full court press on. Both teams kind of causing fits for each other in a defensive stalemate. Pull up midi is off the mark, rebounded by Parker Yagi. Yagi with a game high 8 points. Feeds it ahead to Jonica Bernadez. She pulls the trigger off the mark on the deep jumper. And number 22, Nora Anderson with the ball. Looking to get a ball screen. The only non-starter on the floor is Lydia Sweep, the sophomore for West Central. Oh, apologies, Brindley Ulrich as well. But some new Knights coming into the game. Izzy Strunk. Also, Abby McGee. Breckenridge with a couple subs of their own. Mariah Coltis into the ballgame. Coltis gets it to Emily Gowan. Gowan to Yagi. And now Coltis misses the left-handed runner. Parker Yagi in traffic is going to lay it in. 3 Knights around her. She lays it in. 27-17 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Now the Cowgirls get the West Central dribbler into a tough situation right at half court, but she's able to toss it off the defender, it looked like, unless it got batted out of bounds. Abby McGee with the ball. McGee picks up her dribble, feeds it in, nice give and go. And now Parker Yagi with a nice feed ahead off of the rebound. Emily Gowan with a wide open layup, lays it in. Emily Gowan with the transition bucket. And now West Central is going to take a timeout with 2:02 left to go in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge up by a dozen. You are listening on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, all part of the I3G Sports Network.
Are you tired of fixing the same problems? Here at Reddy, we offer performance seating solutions that last. Whether it's new parts for your drill or a complete rebuild of your air seeder, we can help. We resolve your challenges through in-house engineering, manufacturing, and sourcing of the highest quality North American-made products. We are ready to bring our passion and expertise directly to your farm to solve all your equipment challenges. Reach out to us at 701-205-1485 and schedule your free inspection today.
And welcome back after that high camp construction timeout. Breckenridge with a 29-17 lead over the West Central Area Knights. The defending state champs, with 2 minutes remaining in this opening half, have been sending the Cowgirls to the foul line frequently, and Breckenridge has been making them pay. And they've been turning it over plenty as well. Jonica Bernadez will check in for Anna Spear. Inbounded to Emily Gowan. It's back to Ava Janning. Gowan fires it to Parker Yagi. Yagi with a drop down to Coltis. Feeds it to Ava Janing with some nice touch on the floater. Breckenridge all of a sudden on a 6-0 run. 31-17 your score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard in this opening half. $1:28 left to go. McGee picks up her dribble. Was looking to feed it inside. Instead goes back out to the perimeter. Fagry picks up her dribble. Gets it to Mahoney. Mahoney tries skipping it over to McGee. She recovers to catch it. McGee kicks it out to the perimeter to Mahoney. Mahoney picks up her dribble again. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Coltis moving the feet well, and she's going to end up fouling on the layup by Fagry. 1:04 left to go in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 6-0 run from Breckenridge. Parker Yagi with a game-high 10 points as Fagry barely gets the rebound on that, or barely gets the rim on that. Actually, it's a 13-1 run from Breckenridge. It was 18-16 not too long ago as an 0-for-2 trip. It's going to be costly for the Knights potentially as Gowan throws the pass down the floor and it's picked off again. Just under a minute left to play in this opening half. Mikulski gets it to Mahoney. Mahoney tries dropping it off and Fobb almost picked it off but ended up being a loose ball. Now on the floor for the loose ball was Ava Jane. They're just kind of letting him play. Ball gets thrown off of Parker Yagi, and now McGee has it for West Central. Now one girl got hit. Mahoney. That was a chaotic sequence. I love this sport. 27 seconds left to go. We'll see if Breckenridge holds for one. Instead, Parker Yagi will drive inside, kick it out. Looking for the post-up on McGee. Bully ball on the 5'2 player. Yagi, not the tallest player in the area, so she said, I got to take advantage of this height advantage where I can get it. Not able to get the layup to go. 16 seconds remaining. Yagi, they go inside to her. She kicks it out to Sienna Fobb for a deep two, and she rattles it in. 33-17 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. West Central area has this picked off by Fobb. 3 seconds left. Ava Janing is going to pull up for a deep three, and is going to go off the backboard, but the Cowgirls coming to life with a 15-1 run to take a 16-point lead into halftime. You are listening to Breck Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, all part of the I3G Sports Network.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side. No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, providing grain and agronomy services to help maximize your farm's potential. Red River Grain has been serving farmers for years with competitive prices and high-quality service. Speak to Brad, Carson, or Tammy for all of your grain and agronomy needs. Red River Grain, East Breckenridge, 643-3738. That's 643-3738, or you can find them online at redrivergrain.com.
Get your vehicle ready for winter with Smith Motors in Wapaton. Get up to $60 in rebates on brake pads and rotors, up to $30 in rebates on wipers and batteries, and up to $15 in rebates on cabin and engine air filters. Now's the time to get your vehicle ready for the winter. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors in Wapaton, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wapaton. Visit them online at smithmotors.com today.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains #1 today.
Want a healthy smile? Visit Wapton Family Dentistry. Their recently expanded modern office has awesome and the most up-to-date technology. Dr. Mason Haley and Dr. Shannon Foley and their amazing team help make every visit great for kids, teens, and adults. They offer dental care for patients of all ages and work with most insurances. Call 701-642-8566. Again, 701-642-8566 or schedule online at WaptonFamilyDentistry.com. Get your best smile today.
B92.7 is KBMW Breckenridge Wapaton. All the hits from 2KM today.
And welcome to the Minn Kota Ag Products Halftime Show, your number one grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. Turner Office, and we got a 33-17 score here at the half. Breckenridge closed out the half with a we'll do the math here, 15-1 run. It was an 18-16 ball game. Emily Gowan buried a couple free throws. Jonica Bernades hit a three, and Parker Yegi made a layup, and then after a free throw, Breckenridge scored the final 8 points of the half with buckets from Parker Yegi, Emily Gowan, Ava Janning, and Sienna Fobb as well. So a lot of girls making their impact felt, and I got some stats for you. All part of the State Farm Stat Report brought to you by the local State Farm agents, Matt and Amanda Frederick. And leading the way for Breckenridge, Parker Yegi with 10 at the half. She's got 2 at the line and then has made 4 field goals. Up next with 6 points is Emily Gowan, 5 for Jonica Bernades, hitting the team's lone triple. And then 4 points for Piper Janning, 4 points for Sienna Fobb, 4 for Ava Janning as well. Make sure I don't miss anybody. I think I already said Piper had 4. So yeah, we got 6 girls in the scoring column for the Cowgirls. Yagi leading the way with 10, and Breckenridge, thus far, knock on wood if you're at home and you're a Breckenridge fan, because the Cowgirls are a perfect 10 of 10 at the free throw line to open up the ball game. West Central area on the other side, 3 of 8 on free throws to open up. So definitely a big factor in the game. You know, that's at least 7 of the points here. So it could be a single-digit game if free throws were kind of shooting about the same. But leading the way for West Central in the first half, I was impressed with Madison Fagry. She had 7 points, knocking down 3 shots from the field. As, like I said, they only had three free throws in the first half. So they got 3 points off the bench from Lydia Sweep, and then 2 points each from Lily Mahoney, as well as Izzy Pekalski and Izzy Strunk as well. And then we got 1 point for Brindley Ulrich. So West Central getting 6 girls in the scoring column as well, as they trail by 16 here at the half, 33-17 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard once again. And we'll come back and revisit our keys to the game, maybe talk about what ended up actually being the keys to the first half here on your Minn Kota Ag Products Halftime Show, your number one grain marketing and production agriculture supply company.
My name is Christy Baumhart. I am proud to be a part of the school district with dedicated staff, including administration, teachers, paraprofessionals, cooks, and custodians who are kind, caring, compassionate, and committed to the students in our district. They support, respect, and help one another succeed. One thing I am really excited about is the technology available to our students, as it enhances their learning experience in the classroom. Not only as an employee, but also as a parent, I know the benefits of having both my children in the Breckenridge School District. Breckenridge Pride. We inspire to excel.
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge Pride, inspiring to excel.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wapaton.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wapaton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wapaton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Choose Casey Formanek with Country Financial in Wapaton, where he makes insurance easy. Whether you're shopping for home, car, or more, he takes the time to understand your specific insurance needs and explain what option works best for you. Call Casey at 701-353-6071 to book an appointment today. Auto and home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
A remodel, addition, or new construction resembles a puzzle. You look at the edges, the colors, and what you envision as a finished work of art. Showplace Cabinetry, available at Dakota Cabinetry, can help you worry about one last piece of the puzzle. Do you have a picture in mind? Dakota Cabinetry can make your next project complete by offering countertops, custom tile backsplashes, custom tile showers, and flooring too. Stop by our showroom located at 898 8th Avenue South in Wapaton, or call 642-2100 to check out Showplace Cabinetry.
And welcome back to the Minn Kota Ag Products Halftime Show, your number one grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. Turnable Office, and as I mentioned, we were going to revisit those keys to the game brought to you by Smith Motors Wapaton, small town friendly, big town deals, Smith Motors Wapaton. And I was saying that Breckenridge needed to, really set the tone by owning the paint inside, and I guess they've kind of brought the toughness. I don't really know if it's been like inside paint dominance, because we haven't really seen a lot of finishes there, but we've, kind of seen them get to their spots, I guess I would say, and draw the fouls. So I guess a win's a win. I mean, for the first half, as far as trying to accomplish the goal of taking a lead in the halftime. So I don't know if it was really setting the tones with the front court like I was talking about in the pregame show, but I will say the physicality has been there that we were talking about from pretty much every Cowgirl that stepped on the floor here. It's been a physical game so far. We'll see if that continues here as we'll wrap up the Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show. Emily Gowan will be at the point of attack. They drop it inside. Excuse me. Madison Fagry with a nice drop off to Mahoney, and layup is off the mark, rebounded by Sienna Fobb. Parker Yagi drives to the cup and misses the left-handed layup. Don't see that from Yagi very often. As Madison Fagry across the timeline. Her squad up by 16 as we start the second half. Or Breckenridge's squad, I should say. 22, Nora Anderson with the ball, and we're looking for a nice drop or a nice feed inside to Fagry. She'll miss the layup, and a little bit of contact on that. And then another pass thrown away. As we had mentioned earlier, turnovers were aplenty in the first half, both teams. I don't really know if I would say the sloppy game favors one side or the other. Maybe Breckenridge. I mean, they're up by 16, so I don't really know if that's because it was kind of a messy game, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess. As how many cliches can I mix into this broadcast? Parker Yagi with the block and the rebound. Gets it up to Piper Janning. Piper Janning tries to shake the defender. Now Emily Gowan has it. Piper Janning over to Parker Yagi. Now fed into the short corner to Sienna Fobb. Fobb tries getting it to Emily Gowan, but pass is thrown away. Madison Fagry, the great effort to get the transition layup. As Mariah Coltis looking to check into the ball game. First points of the second half go to Madison Fagry. She scored the first 5 points of the game for West Central, and here she is again, getting in transition for another bucket. Back-to-back buckets from Fagry. She now has a game-high 11 points. And picked off by Mahoney. Cowgirls were probably hoping to take a little better care of the ball here in the second half, and that has not been the case thus far. And the inside feed is capped off with a layup. Breckenridge takes a timeout. West Central showing some life with a 6-0 run. Izzy Strunk with the latest layup. 33-23, you are listening to Breck Basketball in the High Camp Construction Timeout on B92.7 FM.
Parents, keep your kids on track by scheduling a well child or teen visit at Essentia Health. Annual well child visits help catch potential issues early to support the healthiest future possible. In addition to thorough exams and vaccinations, our team provides valuable health and safety advice and takes time to discuss any physical or mental health concerns. Call your local Essentia Health clinic or visit essentiahealth.org to schedule a well child or teen visit today.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Breckenridge Cenex. I'm here to tell you about our hydraulic hoses and fittings. We stock most hoses and fittings from 1/4 inch up to 1 1/4 and rated to 5,500 PSI. From all of us at Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley, we would like to thank you for your continued patronage.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
And West Central area coming out and punching first here in the second half with the first 6 points. First of them were a couple of transition buckets from Madison Fagry. West Central almost picked off another pass. Able to get it to the corner to Piper Janning. Janning soars into the lane and is fouled. 2 free throws coming for Piper Janning.
That's her first.
I will resist telling you how well Breckenridge shot on free throws here in the first half, because I'm sick of taking the blame for the announcers, Jinx. 34-23. After the made free throw from Piper Janning. And now I can tell you after that 2-for-2 trip, Cowgirls are a perfect 12 of 12 at the line. They made their first 10 in the first half. West Central area was 3 for 8 on free throws. By contrast, Anderson with the ball. Gets it to Strunk. Strunk to Fagry. She was looking to drive on Yagi. Drives, pulls it back out. Picks up her dribble. Gets it over to Mahoney. She's got 8 seconds to work with. Nice back cut. Parker Yagi there to cut it off. And then Fagry gets around, and shot was blocked. Rebounded by Mariah Coltis. Parker Yagi feeds it up to Jonica Bernadez. Bernadez sitting on 5 points. Needs 17 to hit 1,000. Piper Janning tries to go with that scoop layup on the left side, but is not able to get it to drop. Missed everything, actually. It might have been tipped. West Central gets it over to the right side to Mahoney. Yagi guarding. Skip pass. Mikulski with a pass fake. This time she will throw it down, but Jonica Bernadez hanging out there to pick off the pass. Bernadez getting inside, and a lot of contact there to, oh, look at her goal, jump ball. 14:38 remaining in this ball game on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard.
Lydia Sweet in the lineup for the night.
I had an official tell me one time, I go back and watch your broadcast when we're done. I was like, hope I was nice. I do my best. Ava Janning with the ball in the left corner, now to Jonica Bernadez near the top of the key, and Bernadez will lose her dribble. 14:30 left to go in this ball game after West Central swiped another pass. Nora Anderson, the nice drop off. And now another foul. Lydia Swoop. As Mariah Coltis kind of struggling with staying up on these contests today. A lot of the times you can kind of get away with it if you keep it straight up, but the second they see that arm bend, it's usually game over. As West Central trying to turn it around at the stripe. 35-24 after the first made free throw. And now 2-for-2 trip for sweep. Cowgirls lead by 10, 35-25 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Jonica Bernardes with the ball. Bernardes to Yegi. Yegi gets it to Anna Spear, just checked in the ball game. Spear loses her dribble. Dribbles it out. Gets David Janning, who also just checked in. Jonica Bernardes drops it off to Ava Janning. Ava Janning with a tough runner and is not able to get it to drop. She'll get a pair of free throws instead. Ava and Piper celebrating some pretty big news in the family. For those who don't know, their uncle, head coach Brent Vegan, became a national champion for Montana State yesterday. I didn't watch the game. I kind of forgot it was on yesterday. That's on me. I know a lot of people that were in tennis or that were in Nashville thinking there was going to be a Bison game there, and I'm a sore loser. I always check out once the team I'm following gets bounced. I haven't watched the Vikings since they've been eliminated from playoff contention. As we got a nice offensive rebound off the miss. That was the first Breckenridge miss those are the first two misses of the day from Breckenridge at the stripe. As Anna Spear not able to haul it in. So I'm not taking the blame for that jinx. 13:50 remaining. I was talking about the Vikes for some reason, as that was my New Year's resolution. Try not to go off tangent too much. As dribble into the right corner and thrown it inside, picked off by Parker Yegi again. Yegi, the baseball pass down to Jonica Bernardes. Bernardes tracks it down. Now a trailing Yegi. He's going to pull a three. Got it! Parker Yegi, nothing but net on the trail three. Second hit from downtown for the Cowgirls tonight. First one was Jonica Bernardes. Speaking of Bernardes, she's out in transition after getting the rebound. Jonica Bernardes feeds it to Yegi. Yegi looking to attack on the left side. Loses her defender. Kicks out to Bernardes. Ball was tipped. It's going to stay over here with Breck. That was at least a foot or two behind the line. I know you guys always hear me talk about how the game is evolving and whatnot, but I'm always here for transition three. I was down for transition threes 20 years ago. Just kidding. Sienna Fobb's going to miss the layup attempt inside. Doing a good job keeping it alive, though, with the hustle play. And now Ava Janning trying to get the second chance point, but floater is off the mark. West Central area. Try not to throw it away. They get down the floor. Ulrich is going to drag the foot when coming to a jump stop. Emily Gowan bringing the ball up. She gets it to Ava Janning. Ava Janning is fouled. Foul is on Nora Anderson. Emily Gowan inbounds it to Ava Janning. Janning, nice behind the back dribble, kicks it out to the left wing. Now Anna Spear thought about the three, is going to have it stolen away. Cowgirls still up by 13 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Layup off the mark, rebounded by Yegi. Parker Yegi pushing in transition, gets it up to Sienna Fobb, who comes to jump stop and lays it in for two. Sienna Fobb with the transition layup. She's got 6 on the night. And a nice find there from Yegi, and now they force a travel. Breckenridge up by 15. Close to their biggest lead of the night as they led by 16 at half. Good recovery from Breckenridge after West Central came out and scored 6 straight points to open up the half. They cut the lead to 10, and now Breckenridge trying to take firm control once again as the ball's on the floor, tied up for a jump ball. Heading the Knights' way. Inbounding will be Fagry to Ulrich. Ulrich launches it down the court. And Anna Spear going to get tagged with the foul. A little too aggressive on the reach.
Girls foul is on Spear. That's her second.
Now inbounding will be Fagry in front of the West Central bench. Gets it in on the other side of half court. All part of the plan. We get over to McGee on the left wing. She looks to drive on Piper Janning. Kicks it out. They're going to say tip by Breck, so it'll stay over here. Cowgirls with the 15-point lead once again. McGee picks up her dribble. Finds an open teammate, and now the N1 finished by Lydia Swoop. Carly Brendemonen, who just checked in the ball game. My apologies. That's why you heard me go silent for a little bit there. I got to say, who is this number 2 that just checked in? Piper Janning's second foul. Nice finish there by Sweep, and she completes the three-point play. $40-28 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Fed down to Piper Janning. Janning with that crafty footwork and a little too high off the glass. And now picked off by Anna Spear, making the heads-up play. Her layup is off the mark. Jonica Bernades with the offensive rebound. Now she'll miss it. Cowgirls getting a lot of cracks at the rim, but just not finishing. 11 minutes left to go in this ball game. Cowgirls up by a dozen. And Swoop showing off that length. Goes inside for a tough bucket. Lydia Sweep has the last 5. West Central cuts it to 10 again. Piper Janning with the ball. Janning to Emily Gowan. Gowan attacks the paint. Gowan, ooh, with a nice lefty touch. That's how you do the touch off the glass. 42-30 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. After the Gowan bucket. Gotta check how many points she has. That's the only downside of where they got me set up here. I can't really see where they got the scoring here. But I got Emily for... Oh, apologies. Get back to the action as Parker Yagi is going to come down with the rebound. Feed ahead to Ava Janning, who got ahead for a transition layup, and she'll get 2. Great find there from Parker Yagi. And now Breckenridge, every time the lead gets cut to 10, they always seem to snap it back into gear. And now with 10:01 left to play, head coach Becca Holland is going to take a timeout. We'll take one with him. Your score is Breckenridge 44, West Central Area 30. You are listening on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, all part of the I3G Sports Network.
Whether your favorite team wears purple, green, red, or any color, Gripper Sports wants to help you show off your school pride. Grippers also has the styles and inventory to fit any need. Gripper Sports Store located on Dakota Avenue in the heart of downtown Wahpeton, helping you show your school pride for over 20 years. Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heidkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heidkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
And welcome back to Breckenridge High School, where the Cowgirls have a 44-30 lead with 10:01 left to go in this ballgame on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. My apologies. Better get you over to the actual game. As Cowgirls trying to force a turnover from behind, and they will do just that. Great job from the Cowgirls making the heads-up play and making the night player uncomfortable. 9:50 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Jonica Bernades over to the left wing to Yagi. Parker Yagi gets to Ava Janning, who feeds it to her sister Piper. Janning to Yagi. Yagi, ooh, the nice drop off to Sienna Fobb, and she's not able to drop it in, but a very nice drop off. It's one of the better playmaking games I've seen from Yagi this year. I know that's kind of par for the course for a lot of folks because she's a great passer, but I don't know. She's just kind of stepping it up today in my book, but 44-30 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard.
Foul is on Ava Janey.
Ava Janning tagged with the foul.
And that's her first. Mariah Coltis back in line for the Cowgirls.
9:19 left to go in this ballgame on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. On the floor for Breck, you got the Janning girls, Parker Yagi, Jonica Bernadez, and Mariah Coltis. Coltis matched up against another 6-footer. I was going to say that's a late kick. Jonica Bernadez called for the kickball violation. A little bit of a delay. Now Emily Gowan will spell her. Bernadez checks out. And, great job there defensively from Piper Janning to get into the passing lane there. And now Ava Janning's the one who comes up with it and is fouled.
Next foul is on Lily Mahoney.
Mahoney
That's her fourth.
get tagged with her 4th foul. She'll get a breather.
Izzy Pekulski back in the lineup for the Knights.
Izzy Pekulski head back out to get some run. Piper Janning to the Ava Janning. Now to Parker Yagi. Yagi thought about the ball screen. Instead, will go right to the cup, but she'll miss the layup. Rebounded by Mariah Coltis. She doesn't finish it. Ava Janning comes out with the rebound. They get back to Janning. 13 seconds to work with. Janning, left-handed dribble, kicks it out to Yagi. Yagi, with a nice Euro step to get through the defenders and laid in for 2. 16-point lead for Breck with 8:40 left to go. Yagi with a nice finish off that Euro step. 46-40 or 46-30 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. In a physical matchup. And West Central, after a bit of chaos, ends up going out of bounds. And they're going to say that was off of West Central. I was actually updating my stats, but, just I can usually tell by the audience next to me what ended up happening. Emily Gowan, left-handed finish. Not going to get the generous roll like the last go-around. Swung over to the left corner. And very nice drop-off, but that one's going to be blocked, and then there was a foul after the fact. Checking in is Anna Spear. If anyone's got any updates on the Cowboys, feel free to send them my way.
Anna Spear and Jonica Bernadez back in line for the Cowgirls.
I'm going to text my colleague Robert Wanick to see if he's heard anything about the score, as they are in Hawley tonight. Breckenridge entering that matchup with a 7-0 record. And they'll be home for a doubleheader Friday. We'll be on the broadcast schedule for those. And a bank 3 from Izzy Strunk. After the Strunk 3, it's a 13-point game, 46-33 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Parker Yagi over to the left side to Anna Spear. She was looking to answer with a 3 of her own, and Spear instead is going to get a physical foul. A little too aggressive trying to get the board on that one. 7:27 left to go in this ball game on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Emily Gowan getting a breather. Parker Yagi has a game-high 15 points to lead the way as Breckenridge is looking to avenge their overtime playoff loss to West Central. Pekulski fires it inside and dropped in for 2 more by Lydia Sweep. She's had a very nice game. She's up to a dozen. Off the bench, no less. Parker Yagi with the ball. Yagi doesn't do the dribble handoff. Instead, we'll try to drop it off to Mariah Coltis, but it is picked off. West Central was ready for it that time around, and now Breckenridge trying to force the chaotic sequence, and they do just that. Picked off by Bernadez. She fires it down to Yagi. Yagi lays it in for 2. Cowgirls back up by 13. Timeout taken by the Cowgirls. We'll take one with them. You are listening on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, all part of the I3G Sports Network.
Get more done with Lilligard, your local Bobcat dealer and full-service heavy-duty truck shop in Wapaton. From rugged Bobcat compact tractors and loaders to expert truck repairs, Lilligard keep your farm, acreage, and fleet running strong. Whatever the job, mowing, fencing, grading, or keeping your big rigs on the road, count on Lilligard for power and reliability. Visit Lilligard on Highway 13 West in Wapaton or call 701-642-9129. Lilligard, built to keep you moving.
And welcome back. 6:39 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 48-35 your score. And bring the ball up is Nora Anderson. On a spear guarding. Pekalski picks up her dribble near the three-point line. She'll throw it away right to Yagi. Parker Yagi trying to get downhill and has the ball batted away on her way to the hoop. 6:21 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Anna Spear checks out of the ball game. Ava Janning. Into Yagi. Yagi steps behind the three-point line, gets it over to Bernades. Jonica Bernades puts up a three from near the top of the key and almost got the friendly roll. Pulled down by the Knights. Fagri out and running. Coltis in pursuit. And Mariah Coltis playing some suffocating defense. Pass off to Pekalski. And thank you, everybody, for the updates. Looks like 39-28. Breck boys are up at half against the Holly Nuggets. And now West Central with a Pekalski bucket. Cuts the lead back down to 11. 5:32 left to go as Breckenridge looks to close out this Section 6A matchup. Jonica Bernades gets a ball screen from Coltis. Swung over to Emily Gowan. She rotates to Ava Janning. They leave her wide open for a three. She's not going to knock it down, but Emily Gowan with the offensive rebound kicks it out to Jonica Bernades. She was open for a three. Instead, she'll go inside. Has her shot blocked. Rebounded by the Knights. 5:08 left to go in this ball game on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And now a foul on Bernades. Jonica Bernades. She was a little surprised she didn't get a foul earlier, so she said, I bet the ref will give me a makeup here, and it didn't work out that way. So 1-and-1 free throws. Still 5:03 left to go for West Central area, so still plenty of time left for the Knights to make a run here. 1-and-1 free throw is up and good from Fagri. 48-38 now on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And 1-for-2 trip by Fagri. Now Jonica Bernades has it on the right wing. Emily Gowan thought about lining up the three. Gets it to Ava Janning. Ava Janning gets it to Sienna Fobb. Sienna Fobb feeds it back to Janning. Nice cut to the rack, and now 41-28, I'm told, is the score at the half. Breckenridge in the lead, and a nice finish there from Nora Anderson as Breckenridge, West Central is cut it to 8. Emily Gowan now has it on the left wing. Gets it to Parker Yagi. Yagi drops it into Ava Janning. Kicked it out to Jonica Bernades. Bernades hacked on her way to the hoop. Apologies, got cut out of the frame there. That's on me. Fifth team foul on the Knights as Piper Janning heads into the game for Jonica Bernades. So we got the Janning girls along with Fobb, Yagi, and Gowan on the floor. And they try getting it inbounded, but that is a kick on the Knights. 20 seconds to work with on the shot clock. It's as close as West Central has been here in the second half. A bit of a miscue there. Sienna Fobb able to track it down and dart a backdoor pass to Ava Janing, and that is why you do the left-handed finish, because she probably doesn't get that foul if she goes up with the right hand. Instead, it's probably blocked. She goes up with the left hand and gets that body contact. Could get this back to double figures here. Ava Janing at the line. 48-40 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Now 49-40 after the Ava Janing free throw. And after the first made free throw, we have a timeout. We'll come back for free throw number 2. The Cowgirls up on West Central. 49-40. You are listening to Breck Basketball on B92.7 FM.
For carpet cleaning in the Wahpeton Breckenridge area, look to Merle's Steam Clean, a family-owned business started nearly 60 years ago. Your local Merle's Steam Clean carpet service was started in 1994. You'll receive exceptional service and superior carpet cleaning because every job is performed by the owner-operator. So whether you're moving out of an apartment, need your home cleaned, or for a large commercial building, Merle's Carpet Cleaning can handle your need because the boss is at every job.
And welcome back. We have a 49-40 score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 4:13 left to go. Ava Janing looking to make it a 2-for-2 trip, and she will. 50-40 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. West Central. Closest they've cut it down to is 8 so far. Trailed by 16 at the half. And the mid-range pull-up off the mark. Tough rebound from Yagi. Parker Yagi. Head coach Tony Bogengrave. So let's get some tempo. They feed it up to Piper Janing, who's going to miss way off on the 3. West Central out and running with 3:44 left to go. They feed it inside. Sweep, and Yagi are going to get tied up for a jump ball. And looks like West Central's bench just got a warning. And I'm not sure if it was on anyone in particular, if it was just kind of the bench collectively, but jump ball, possession arrow goes to the Cowgirls. And that was a little bit of a kind of an awkward sequence there, so I kind of see the frustration, but Breckenridge with 3:30 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Emily Gowan tried zipping it to Fobb after cutting to the paint, and body foul on Piper Janing. 2 free throws coming for Pekalski. 50-40 with 3:22 left to go once again on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. First free throw is good. Pekalski now with 5 points. Jonica Bernardez into the ballgame. Take as many seniors as you can get in late game situations, that is for sure. Free throw rattles in. 50-42 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge in the lead. Trying to take care of the team that knocked them out of the playoffs last year in the Section 6A tournament. Jonica Bernardez to Emily Gowan. Gowan, whoop, almost lost the handle there. Parker Yagi gets the ball in the paint off the Sienna Fobb pass. Won't get the layup to drop. 3:03 left to go in this ball game on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Mahoney with the ball. Kicks it out to Anderson. Mahoney tries dribble drive, picks it up, and great hustle there from Parker Yagi. Yagi able to come up with a loose ball, feeds it up to Emily Gowan, and Jonica Bernardez caps it off with the layup. Talk about a hustle play. 52-42 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Parker Yagi made it happen. And now Parker Yagi once again coming over. He's going to pick off the pass, come away with the steal, and then draw the foul in the process. So Parker Yagi with the 1-and-1 free throw. 2:31 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Yankees free throw is good. Gets the lead back up to 11. Trying to make it another 2-for-2 trip for the Cowgirls. And it is. Cowgirls lead back up to a dozen. They'll give Parker Yagi a little breather. Like, it'll probably be like literally 10 seconds. Book it. 2:31 in game time. Piper Janing applying the pressure. They kick it out. Now swung over to the left corner to Nora Anderson. Anderson trying to drive on Janing. And she's going to be fouled. Trying to put up a shot. Nora Anderson sitting on 2 points so far. Going to try to double the total here. First free throw off the back iron. With 2:13 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge looking to improve to 7-5 on the year. Next free throw from Anderson is good. Jonica Bernardes, the North Dakota State College of Science commit. She's got 7 points in the game. Emily Gowan with the ball. Skipped over to Ava Janning. Ava Janning to Bernardes. Bernardes rotates to Piper Janning. Sienna Faub with the back down and the left-handed lay-in. Sienna Faub, that's what we love to see. The back down and the layup. Breckenridge looking to close out the last 90 seconds of this game. Ava Janning with another steal. It's going to be fun when we get the stat report emailed over. See how many steals they racked up today. I'm sure they're not going to have as much fun checking the turnovers, but I'm sure they're going to end up winning that one too, I'm thinking. Bernardes with the ball. Very nice back cut from Ava Janning, and she is rewarded with a layup. And it looks like that's going to do it, folks. 1:08 left to go. They will take a timeout. 15-point game. You are listening as we head to this timeout break brought to you by Highcamp Construction. You're listening on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, all part of the i3G Sports Network.
Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
And welcome back for the final minute of this matchup between Breckenridge and West Central area. As Pekalski was looking on a back cut, ends up throwing up a floater instead. Actually, not the worst look you've ever seen, and then she follows it with a layup. Izzy Pekalski gets the bucket to drop. As the Cowgirls just looking to close out this final minute. Parker Yagi with the ball. She's already got 19 on the night. Jonica Bernardes not going to get her 22 that she needed to hit 1,000. It's going to be a jump ball. I respect these officials. They know when to call a jump ball. 27 seconds remaining. 13-point game. That's a good time. All right. All right, now we're not on the same wavelength anymore, sir. Foul on the floor.
Nora Anderson will be
58-45 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Free throw is up from Nora Anderson. Off the mark. As the Knights continue to leave some points at the line. Nora Anderson with 22.9 seconds remaining. Is going to miss both of them, but the rebound and lay-in is good from Sweep. Emily Gowan with the ball. Picks up her dribble, and head coach Tony Bogenreef was going to call a timeout, but ended up being a foul beforehand. And fifth foul on Nora Anderson.
Emily Gowan at the free throw line for the Cowgirls.
Emily Gowan at the line for the 1-and-1 with her team up by 1-1. There you go. Does that count as a dad joke, or is that just straight out not fun? 59-47 after the made free throw from Gowan. And she goes 1 of 2. 10 seconds remaining. We got fans saying, please don't foul, as there's a layup inside for Ulrich. And Cowgirls going to let this one dribble out. And your final, 59-49 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge getting a little bit of revenge from last year's playoff loss. We'll see how they're going to build on that here as they continue their gauntlet of an HOL/Section 6A schedule. We'll take a quick break. Come back with your post-game show brought to you by Miller Realty. You are listening on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, all part of the I3G Sports Network.
Everybody likes discounts, and really, who doesn't want to save money, especially on their auto insurance? Hi, I'm Carson Zard, a Nodak Insurance Company agent in Wapton, North Dakota. Talk to me about how we can save you money by taking advantage of our multi-vehicle, multi-line, EFT, safe driver, and good student discounts. Call 701-642-9251 for your quote. I'm Carson Zard, your agent with answers. I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call for a quote today.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what Quality Recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Egeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
Whether your favorite team wears purple, green, red, or any color, Gripper Sports wants to help you show off your school pride. Grippers also has the styles and inventory to fit any need. Gripper Sports Store located on Dakota Avenue in the heart of downtown Wapton, helping you show your school pride for over 20 years. OSPTI promotes specialized and extended training of therapists to better treat orthopedic injuries. OSPTI offers pool therapy to promote early return to activity and sport training, and also can enhance and challenge return to sport conditions. OSPTI promotes wellness progression with aftercare programs and programs open to the public, such as return to sport training, athletic enhancement, adult fitness classes, gym and pool memberships, and aquatic exercise classes for a patient to continue their wellness journey. Start your wellness journey by calling OSPTI today, 218-641-7725.
And welcome to your Miller Realty post-game show on B92.7 FM and live streaming on YouTube at KBMW News Live. 59-49 the final once again. Breckenridge took a 16-point lead into the half and held off the Knights the rest of the way to pick up the victory. 10-point win, and let's run through the scoring for you. We're going to go in alphabetical order. I know you guys usually like to kind of go with who scored the most, but that's just what we're going to do for today. Jonica Bernardez with 7 points today. Needs 15 more to hit 1,000, and you know what? That'd be awesome if she could get it when we're doing one of the broadcasts one of these times. And then Parker Yagi up next. She led the way with 19 points on the night. Ava Janing turned in a really nice second half and ended the night with 9 points. And they got 6 from her sister Piper Janing. After a 6-point first half, they got 9 on the night from Emily Gowan, and then 8 from Sienna Fobb. So a pretty balanced attack, even though only a couple girls, or actually just one girl in double figures, right? Did I miss someone? Or Ava Janing? All right, Ava Janning had 10 points. There we go. So her and Parker were both in double figures, but not a whole lot of scoring, as it was kind of more of a defensive battle, a lot of turnovers forced in the game and kind of a physical brand of basketball. But the Cowgirls took care of business at the stripe. I got them for 17 of 20 at the line. My goodness, 85%. Love to see it. Coach Breckenridge, I'm sure, does too. That definitely pays off in a 10-point victory. And we'll run through the... Oh, my apologies. Thought I was going to have these scoring for you. I got a double for her, a dozen for Lydia Sweep. And then Madison Fagry ended the game with a dozen as well. Apologies. Got a little blurry on my book. I just realized when I was checking it out, but gonna have to take my take my word for it. Dozen apiece from those two leading scorers for West Central area as they fall to 6-3 on the year. Breckenridge improving to 7-5, and we'll make sure to fill you guys in on the broadcast schedule for the rest of the week when we got the Cowgirls on the broadcast schedule again on Friday. We'll tell you about that later, but we'll take a quick break. Come back on your Miller Realty post-game show to cover your play of the game as well as your player of the game. Those brought to you by Red River Agency and Essentia Health, respectively. And, I just had to double-check. I was pretty sure there wasn't another game between now and Friday. That would have been crazy. Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. But, we'll be on the broadcast schedule Friday for the doubleheader against Stables. Girls first at 5:45, so make sure to tune in for that. But as promised, we'll take a break and come back on your Miller Realty post-game show with your play and player of the game here on B92.7 FM and live streaming on YouTube at KBMW News Live.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
Are you tired of fixing the same problems? Here at Reddy, we offer performance seating solutions that last. Whether it's new parts for your drill or a complete rebuild of your air seeder, we can help. We resolve your challenges through in-house engineering, manufacturing, and sourcing of the highest quality North American-made products. We are ready to bring our passion and expertise directly to your farm to solve all your equipment challenges. Reach out to us at 701-205-1485 and schedule your free inspection today.
And welcome back to your Miller Realty post-game show here on P92.7 FM and live streaming on YouTube at KBMW News Live, all part of the I3G Sports Network. And now it's time for your play of the game. Brought to you by Red River Agency, your hometown agents in Breckenridge. And I'm going to go with that really nice hustle play we got from Parker Yagi getting on the floor for that loose ball, because I didn't think there was a slight chance that she was going to be able to come away with that. Ended up putting her body on the line, getting on the floor for it, and beat her person to the spot, and then somehow had the presence of mind to be able to figure out how to do the throw-ahead pass as well, turning into a transition layup for a teammate. So that's going to be my play of the game, brought to you by Red River Agency, once again, your hometown agents in Breck. And now for your player of the game, brought to you by Essentia Health, here with you, and sticking with Parker because she really just kind of really turned it on here in both halves. You could tell she really wanted this one. 19 points. So what she's going to end up with, one of two Cowgirls in double figures, along with Ava Janning's 10, as we had mentioned. So Parker Yagi is going to be our pick for player of the game tonight. Once again, brought to you by Essentia Health, because not only was she getting her buckets because she had a game-high 19 points, but she was also distributing really well, getting other girls involved, throwing some of the best passes I've seen from her this year, and then also making her impact felt on defense. Just absolutely swiping passes left and right while also being physical on the glass, too. So, no notes. Fantastic outing from Parker Yagi. Looking forward to seeing another one, and from the Cowgirls as well. Their next game will once again be on our broadcast calendar on Friday. Make sure to tune in with the girls tipping off at 5:45. Guys should follow at about 7:30-ish. So we'll see if it ends up being a little later than it is. They started early tonight, so we'll see if we kind of get that luck again. But you guys have been listening on B92.7 FM. Final score, once again, 59-49, Breckenridge Cowgirls besting the defending state champion West Central Area Knights. You have been listening on B92.7 FM once again, and live streaming on YouTube at KBMW News Live, all part of the I3G Sports Network. We'll catch you guys on Friday.
This I3G Sports Network broadcast was brought to you by Builders First Source, Carlson Family Insurance, CHI St. Francis Medical Center, Country Financial Agent Casey Formanek, Dakota Cabinetry, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, Ripper Sports Store, Camp Construction, The Lagarde, Merle Steam Cleaning, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, Nodak Insurance Agent Carson Zara, Optimum Rehab, Quality Toyota, OSPTI, Ready, Red River Agency, Red River Grain, Sanford Health, Smith Motors, State Farm Agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, Superior Builders, Twin Town Villa, and Wahpeton Family Dentistry. Make sure to check the broadcast calendar on KBMWnews.com and tune in to the Giants Sports Show every Saturday at 9 a.m. Thanks for listening.